How everybody doing out there in YouTube land? I'm Carlos from Curtis. Right now, tonight's topic is be careful who you give your money to. Now, I'm going to start the introduction to the show, our intro, which right now, you know what? Let's get it rolling.
Who keeps it real and address issues that affect the community? The Broad Storm Show. Who keeps it real and address men and women's needs? The Broad Storm Show. Who's on the ground for truth, to prove the file in the morning?
All right. How everybody doing out there in YouTube land? I'm Carlos from Curtis. And right now, tonight's topic is be careful who you give your money to. What I got with me on the line is D Gutter. Yo, D, holla at him.
I am the infamous D Gutter. And I want to thank our subscribers. Our first channel, which is the Quiet Storm Curtis, we have 3,000 subscribers. I remember it was 300. And our second channel, which is the Quiet Storm, we have 570 plus subscribers. I want to thank our subscribers, and I want to thank the people who are watching. And it wasn't if our subscribers and the people who are watching, our show will not be successful where it is right now. Thank y'all. We thank y'all. As usual, fair use, entertainment purpose only. Let's start the show.
All right. Like I said before, my name is Quiet Storm Curtis. And before I start tonight's program, I'd like to say a disclaimer. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Fair use. Fair use. Now, what I'm going to talk about tonight is be careful who you give your money to. Now, pretty much on the black side of YouTube, the black sector of YouTube, you got a lot of people pretty much hide their identity. Hide it under alien's name, aka whatever name they actually come to their head. Now, pretty much, I'm not knocking down people hustle, but I'm gonna tell you people one thing: if you actually donate your money to any of your favorite YouTubers, you have the right to know. You have the right to know exactly what your money going to. Even they background. You have it right. Because you know why? Like I said before, money have its own spirit. What I mean by money have its own spirit, I'm going to speak with clarity. All right? For example, if you give away your blessing, which is your hard working money, to this YouTuber, your favorite YouTuber, okay? All right? You're going to watch them prosper. While nothing ain't changing in your life. You stuck in the same rut. Nothing good happening to you. Because you know why? Money have its own spirit. Because that person actually taking a blessing and doing something evil with it. What I mean by evil, I mean actually you gave your money to that person in a way you're hoping that they're actually doing good attention with that money, which they're not. They spend the money on themselves and actually lying to you. It's not about a cause. It's about me, myself, and I. So you're going to watch that person actually progress, take lavish vacations, okay? And most of your guys, I'll be honest with you, most of your guys don't even have a bank account. Don't even have a home. But you give your money away to these YouTubers. Actually believing in them, believing their cause. You know what D Gutter funny about D Gutter? You give your money to these YouTubers here, support their cause because you see the green screen in the background, you see little fancy graphics going up. But most of your guys, I'm tell you guys something about smoke and mirrors. Okay, you ever watch their live chat and you see YouTube live chat, and you see the live chat in their screen, and sometimes they live chat is different from YouTube live chat because they bring in other people from another platform. And the oldest trick in the book is that they actually, the people from the other platform, they actually bring in from the other platform is donating the money. So it give illusion like everybody's giving that YouTube money. Actually, it's nothing but the same donors that actually giving money to that YouTuber. So here you throwing your money into that violence, worthless pit, and pretty much your blessings have been stripped away from you. Now, guess what? Now you're gonna watch that YouTuber prosper. Now I know most of y'all guys don't care anyway, because most of your YouTubers are, I'll be honest with you, y'all actually jealous of other YouTubers' success. So actually, to piss that other YouTuber off, you give money to that YouTuber. But in a way, it's stupid. It's stupid because here you donating to that YouTuber for that ruthless cause, whatever charade, whatever scheme they got plotting, you give your money, throwing your money to that YouTuber to a bottomless pit, and most of your guys' situation haven't gotten better. It actually got worse. And the worst thing about it, they're actually taking their advice. And you don't know their background. You don't know nothing. You know nothing about a YouTuber. Only thing you know about a YouTuber, you're going by their alias name, AKA something, AKA this, AKA that. And you know the funny about it, No, but hold up, D-Gutter. I'm in it short. You know the funny about it, D-Gutter? They taking their advice, and they taking their advice, and guess what, people? They're not using their advice. They're not actually the advice they get to you. They're not using their advice. They telling you some nonsense, and you going by it, and you going through pitfalls. It's like pretty much you going hell in a handbasket. Go ahead, D-Gutter.
Okay, people. I am the infamous D-Gutter, and I agree with Quiet Storm. And also, people, we giving this advice because we care. We care for our viewers. We care for our viewers. And if you give your money to anybody, you got a right to know. You have your right to know about their past. And they have to be straightforward with you when they're taking your money, people. If they cannot be straightforward with you, people, and I'm not talking about I'm not talking about speaking honest. I'm talking about their background. I'm talking about their background. If they can keep it 100 with you about their background, then you don't need to invest your money in their brand. Because they could lie about you, about their background. They could lie about anything else. They could lie about anything else. I know most people be saying, "Well, background had nothing to do with what they doing now." How naive can you be in life? How naive can you be in life? Like Quiet Storm say, money got its own spirit. Then you wonder how come good things don't happen to you. Because they taking your money and they use it. They use the money in the wrong intentions. They use the money in the wrong intentions. Then you want to come your situation getting better because they take your money and they're using the wrong intentions. Again, people, be careful when you give your money to, because we care for our viewers. If they can't be straight on with you, and pretty much, tell them about their background, and they have to give you the choice. They have to want to give you the choice. What I mean by giving the choice, I say, well, okay, I did some things in the past, X, Y, and Z. This what happened. They have to give you the choice instead of lying and covering up people. That's only if you're giving your money to them. Because I know if I give my money to any of these YouTubers, I'm making my business to know their background. I'm making my business to know. I'm not that naive and that totally blind, not knowing what's going on. That's crazy, people. Because I know about you, I will call for my money. I can't say about anybody else, but I will call for my money. And I need to know what are your intentions. And I need to know more about yourself. And if you did some stuff in the past, I need to know. And if they can't be straightforward with you people, do not invest your money in they brand people. And also people, there's another thing. Sometimes these people give you misleading advice they haven't taken. Now, this was very important when I say knowing their background people. I have to stand for this people. If they dishonest about their background, then they could be very dishonest about their advice. Like, for example, if they give you advice of it's wrong to hit a woman, and they was in a situation they passed that they hit a woman, you don't want to take no advice for that person, because that person gonna leave you misleading information. First thing first, he put his hands on a woman, right? Then he's gonna tell you to do X, Y, and Z.
D Gutter, I think D Gutter, I hear you loud and clear though, but you mean if a person give you advice, okay, and they're not taking their own advice. Like
exactly, that's what I'm. Thank you for
like you said before, if a person told you it's okay for you to put your hands on a woman, all right, and you put your hands on that woman, and they're not telling you what the consequences is, pretty much
exactly.
You know, and somewhere with a mug shot with your life ruined.
And also, I agree with 20%. And also, people, you know, I was speaking a little indirect. I'm gonna speak direct, people. And I don't really want to say this. If they've been prosecuted for an assault, don't take no advice from them. Again, people, if they've been prosecuted, when I mean prosecuted, found guilty, and took a plea bargain for assault, you don't need to take advice for that type of person, because that person is going to give you misleading information. And top of that person with a straight arms with you, because they didn't review their background check to you. They didn't tell you everything about themselves. And another thing, people, if they're not willing to give their government name, you don't need to give their money to them, people. You need to give your money to them. If they're not willing to, if they use an AKA name, and as only you know about an AKA name, and then you ask them, what's your name? What's your real name, your government name? And they say, well, what do you need to know about that? You say, I need to know about this because you taking my money. And they not willing to give it to you, you don't need to give your money to them people. Because a lot of dishonest people on this chat line, people. I'll call it chat line. I'll call it chat line. There's a lot of dishonest people on this web, people, on this internet, people, and they're using it as a hustle. And we don't want you to get caught up there. You know how many times people came to our platform and complaining about they was in situation they gave their money to certain individuals and they mislead them and they use them to kick them out.
Yep.
And they abuse them. And then I turn around and say, well, they only abuse you unless you wanted to allow to be abused. And the first thing I say to myself, when you give that money to that person, do you make your business know everything about that person? Or you just give your money willingly? You're a fool to give your money willingly. If that person is not wanting to be straight 100, be straight 100 and tell you about themselves, tell them who they are, what their intentions are, if they did some stuff in the past and explain to you that, you know, I did this in my past, I'm ashamed for it, I'm ashamed about it, but I have corrected. Okay, now they give
pretty much look together, like you said, pretty much. If
they give you a choice,
donating money to that person, you have every right to know everything about them. Okay, now they can't tell you everything about themselves to you. You know what? Just walk away. Don't give no money to them. Now I could see that you ain't donating to them and you're not supporting their channel. Now I could see they pretty much hide their identity because everybody have a right to privacy. But actually, when you donate your money to that person, you have every right. You have every right to know their background, and you have every right to give them questions. Like, for example, who are you? What's your government name? Show me the results. Like
and question. And what's your intentions? And what's your intentions? What are your intentions? So you gotta say, what are your intentions?
Wait, together. Wait a minute. I'm passing to you right now. Like your government name, like your cause. Question about them cause. Like, for example, show me the results. Show me progress. Okay? You don't want to pretty much throw your money into a bottomless pit and you find everything is a lie because, like I said before, money has its own spirit, and pretty much you gonna watch that person prosper and nothing had changed for you because, like I said before, money have its own spirit because they're using that money under a wrong intention. That money pretty much go to me, myself, and I. There is no cause. Everything is a hustle. I use talking points to actually get your attention, like I care, for y'all guys to donate. Then show some fancy green screen with some graphics, actually ranting, trying to find a way to control your emotions. Because once I control your emotion, how you feeling sad or happy, I have access to your pockets. All right, D-Gutter, go ahead.
And also, I agree with Quiet Storm. And also, people, they stop using the green screen now. They're in a whole different house of people. A whole different house of people. And also, people also ask this people, you need to ask them what you do for a living. Because at the end of the day, you need to know how they support themselves. That's only if you give your money to them. When you give their money to me, you didn't ask them what you do for a living. If they say that doesn't matter what I do for a living, then don't give your money to them. Not saying they bad people when they're not working, but you got a right to know what they do for a living because you got a right to know how they pay their bills. Are they responsible? Are they responsible again, people? Do they pay their bills? And most people say that had nothing to do what they're doing. Right? It has every right. It got every bit to do with it. Because know my people, they could take your money and using the wrong intentions. Like Quasum say, money got its own spirit. They could take your money and use the wrong intention. Then you wonder how come why good things don't happen to you? How come your situation's still in the right? How come
because you're giving away your own blessing? Remember, you're giving away your blessing.
You give the money away for them to do whatever they keep secret from you, whatever dark secret they keep from you. And you actually supporting their lifestyle. So once again, people, people, be careful who you give your money to. And that's only if you donate. That's only if you invest their money to their brand, or you donate money to them. You got a right to know what they do for a living. You got a right to know what's your government name. You got a right to know, again, people, what your intentions are. You got a right to know, and you got a right to know what's their background. And if they cannot be keeping 100 with you and tell you up front, you don't need to deal with them people. And if they do something in their background and they say they're ashamed of it, they did something in the past they're not proud for, they have to give you the decision. They give you a choice now. Now you got a choice to say, you know what, should I mess with that person or not, him or her or not. Then find out later on they did something in their past, they was prosecuting their past, and then now it's too late. Now your money's in there already. Now they're gonna speak all crazy and reckless because now you know who they are and their intentions are. And by that time it's too late. You got caught up in the hustle. And we saying this, people, because we care for our viewers. Because it was a time our viewers, they came from other platforms and they talk about how they donate, how they got misled, and how they got used. And people only going to use you unless you want it to be used, people. Because majority of people don't do your homework. Y'all fall for the hustle. Y'all don't ask them questions like, who are you? What's your government name? That's when you give money to them.
Not only your government, D-Gutter, not only your government name, also your cause and the results. What
Yeah, and also you right.
Show me success. Show me where you at. Show me where you at right now. If they cannot show you not one freaking success, now you know you invest your money into a bottomless pit and it's a hustle.
That's true, Christ. Yeah, that's true. And also, Christ. You didn't ask them what they do for a living. You got a right to know. Most people say, "Well, that had nothing to do with what they do for a living." It has every bit to. Why you won't give your money to somebody that's irresponsible? That person that person not paying their bills. That's crazy. You found out you give your money to this person, and this person rent is backed up 3 or 4 months, or their mortgage backed up 3 or 4 months. You're not gonna give your money to that person. You're not. And if individuals say that and give you and speak all salty and say, well, you didn't know this, then you don't need. Then it's like a blessing. Now you know who they are and you know their intentions. Then get caught up in a bull crap hustle and your money and your money hundreds of $100s invested in that.
And you know what, D-Gutter, you know what else? Guess what? Now you're in the rut. Now you're in a situation of dire need. You're in duress. Now, the same favorite YouTuber you gave $1,000 to, now the real stuff, now they real stuff come out. They don't care about you. Okay, everything that they talk about was a hustle to get your money. Pretty much they have control of your feelings. I look at this way together. If they have control of your feeling, and they have a way to actually control your emotion, happy, sad, or mad, they got access to your pockets. That's what it is. It comes down to one thing, people. It's about getting your money. Now, pretty much. But D-Gutter, I look at it this way. Okay. Pretty much, actually, it's y'all. What it is, one about is y'all actually you stopping them for getting your money. Because I look at it this way, D-Gutter. They gotta get through you first to have access to your money. Now, I look this way. If they have it their way, pretty much, they go right through you and have access to your money right there. Just give. But they can't. But they can't. So what they're going to do is a mind game with you. They don't have control of your feelings. They're going to make you feel happy, sad, glad, or...
Say it again. Question. Repeat that again. That's an excellent point. Say that again.
They don't have control of your emotion. They're going to make you feel happy, sad, or glad. It's a mind thing. And once they have control of your mind and especially your emotions, they have access to your money. Like I said before, money have its own spirit. Money is a blessing. What I mean by money have its own spirit, money is a blessing. You giving your blessings away. When you give your blessing away to a certain favorite YouTuber and they do wrong with that money, guess what happened? That curse is on you. While they prosper and nothing good coming your way, is you stuck in the same rut. And most of y'all, even worse situation, worse than you was before. So
and also, Quiet Storm.
No progress.
Also, Quiet Storm. Also, I need to put this out, people. Money is not a root to evil. A lack of money is root to evil. I'm going to say it again. I guess I went over your head. And y'all could take this concept, people. Y'all could take this concept, whoever watching this, because we the world premiere, baby. Because we got used to people taking our content and using their platform. You know what I'm saying? Money is not the root to evil. It's a lack of money. It's the root to evil. Again, money is not a root to evil. It's a lack of money lead you to evil, people. And also, people, be careful, people. Now they pretty much know you're onto their green screen hustle. So they take down their green screen and they showing their regular background. I know what type of hustle they on, people. Maybe because they watch us. But see, I'm not people. I'm be honest with you, people. We did previous show that we asked for donation, but we stopped doing it. The reason why we stopped doing it, people, because there's a lot of dishonest people on the web here using this as a hustle. And I always, and it's very important to ask them what they do for a living. You know what they do for a living? Because they show that they're financially stable. They show that they pay their bills.
Good point, D.
Not saying that.
No, hold on, D. Good point. Showing stability.
Stability.
Showing
And so they financially stable. And they pay their bills. And when I mean,
I'm actually showing responsibility, showing stability, showing responsibility. You're right, D Gutter. Because actually, when a person got a job and you see their career, okay, now you know they're a responsible person, because now you could pretty much you see their living condition. You see that, and now you see what they're doing for a living.
Of course, and also, question, don't forget, they pay their bills. No more people say, what do you mean pay their bill? They pay their rent or they pay their mortgage. You're going to give your money to somebody who's 4 months behind their rent or 4 months behind their mortgage? No, you're not, because they're irresponsible. You're going to give somebody money and you find out they're not working nowhere. Not saying they bad people, don't got a job. But listen to what I'm saying, people. If that person say, okay, I don't have a job, I don't pay my bills, you want to give them? You won't give your money to that person? No, you won't. They're not gonna be honest like that and tell you that. They're not. Hold on, question. Let me finish. Quiet storm. Let me quiet storm. We can talk about over each other. Let me finish. Because they, like Quiet Storm say, they want to have control of your emotions. That's psych 101. They want to have control of what make you smile, what make you laugh, what make you sad, what make you angry. Adjusting their voice to a mild or high, or being sarcastic. Because once they have control of your emotions, they have control what's in your pocket. See, most of your people ain't gonna know about this because I'm not saying y'all dumb or anything. For you to know, you have to study psychology. If you don't study psychology, I feel sorry for y'all people, because they're gonna run a hustle on you. Yeah, they're gonna run a hustle on you.
Like D Gunner said, you be always bamboozled. That's it.
You always be misled. You're gonna be misled, people. You're always gonna be misled, people. Again, people. So having a job is very important. And being responsible and paying their bills is also very important, because they pay their bills and they employ and they're financially stable. They are a responsible person. And most people say it doesn't mean nothing. There's plenty of responsible people that do misleading things. Stop. I mean, stop being an idiot. That don't make no sense. Oh, there's plenty of people that are responsible and doing responsible. Does that make any sense? That don't make no. Think about that. That person responsible, majority of the time, they ain't gonna do misleading things with your money. If that, again, in case I go over your head, people, if that person responsible by paying their rent, paying their mortgage, paying their car note, paying their electric, paying their gas, paying their cable, majority of the time, they're not gonna do misleading things with your money. They're not.
Hold up, together. The reason why they ain't gonna do misleading things with your money, because they depend on themselves. That's what they do. Because the same person depend on themselves. They got their own checking account. They not living with nobody. They ain't shacking on nobody. They ain't dependent on nobody. They got their own job, okay, and they show.
And they got their own money. And they got their own money.
And they show stability with an income. All right, they're not gonna do all that stuff because they came responsible now. Now, like D Gutter said, no, hold up, D Gutter. Like you said, D Gutter. 9 to 10, like I said, when a person have a job and actually taking care of their bills. As a matter of fact, I don't mean to be sarcastic, but I gotta put this on there. Newsflash, people, you do got people out there that actually pay their mortgage. Their house is not on foreclosure. You do got people out care their car note. They call it's
and
not
pay their rent too.
They cause it's not rent. Repossess.
And they pay their rent too.
And
you do got people that pay their rent.
They pay their rent. They're not facing eviction notice. They're not running a con scheme or a hustle or being on YouTube every freaking day, begging for donations. Now, If you see a person come on YouTube every day begging for donations all the time, that's showing right there instability. That's what that's right there. People, instability. That's what it is. People, that's what it is. You gotta. I'm saying right now.
You're right. You're right. You actually you got a point there, question. And also, people, and I want to also put this out to as well. If they have a show, people, and they say, okay, we got 6 people in now. We got 100 people watching. We need 6 donation people. Walk away. Walk away, people. If they say to you, okay, we got 100+ people here. We need 7 or 6 donations. Walk away, people. And if they say, hold on, question. They want to say this. I'm not going to continue the show until I get X amount of donations. If I get 8 donations, I continue with the show. Walk away, people. That's a hustle. That's a hustle, people. Because if that individual have a job, well, like we talked before, and responsible, who financially stable that pay their bills, they won't be saying, okay, we got 100 people so far. We need 8 donations. They won't be saying that because they got their own money.
First of all, they have no time doing that because they work for a living. If a person actually work for a living, they don't be making live stream on an hour on morning.
Yeah, but also they don't be doing that. But question, you also agree because you also agree with that. Yeah, I also agree with this question. If that person's financially stable and responsible, right, that pay their mortgage, pay their rent, pay their condo, pay their content, pay their cable, pay the other miscellaneous bills, the last thing they're gonna say on some chat, on some live chat, saying we got 100 people, we need 6 donations. They're not gonna say that. First thing,
hold on. You know why they ain't gonna do that? Because they actually depend on themselves. That's why they do
exactly.
That.
First, you're right. And then they're also gonna say, you're right. You're absolutely right. And also people, and also they're gonna say, wow, we got 100 people. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for your support. Please, the first thing they'll say, hit them thumbs up. They will say, hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. And also, people, I also want to put this before I go, people. When I say it's very important to know their background, for example, if that person get locked up for spousal abuse and they turn around and try to give you advice, don't take their advice. If they've been prosecuted for spousal abuse, don't take their advice, people, because they're gonna give you misleading advice. And if they personally had that kept that background away from you, people, not giving you a choice, they being dishonest, people. Again, people, if they get prosecuted on any charges whatsoever, and they're not giving you a choice, that's only if you give money to them. And they're not giving you a choice, being honest, just listen. I was prosecuted for spousal abuse, or I was prosecuted for assault, or I was prosecuted for robbery, or I was prosecuted for burglary. If they're not being straight honest with you, people, and keep it 100 and say, you know what, I did some things in my past, I'm not proud for it, but I'm reformed. If they're not saying those things, people, do not give your money to them because they're going to hustle you. They're going to give you misleading information so you get caught up just like them. So they could talk about you like a dog and chopping your legs. So when you chop your legs off, throw you out, block you off their live stream.
Exactly. But matter of fact, you got a worse scenario. Now, guess what? Now you follow the information. Like, for example, it's okay for you to hit a woman or put your hands on a woman. Now, guess what? Now,
woman or child. Now,
I gotta make a point, you gotta. Not like for example, and they tell you it's okay for you to put your hands on a woman to pretty much choke them out or beat them up. Now, guess what? Now you got a assault charge. What I mean by assault charge? Now you got assault charge of a woman. And trust me, people, once you get that charge and pretty much a mug shot and they keep away from your family, and when them cell doors close, you all by yourself. Because you follow that person's advice. Because that person is not going to be true with you. That person ain't going to tell you, well, I actually put my hands on a woman before and I got locked up for a battery and I lost.
Yes, I got a record.
Okay,
And
not
also,
only that,
and also,
hold up, Tigana. Not only I got a record. I mean, not only got a record, but actually, I got some couple of charges too. Look, Tigana, pretty much. They're not gonna be true with you. You know the reason why they ain't gonna be true with you? Because if they tell you exactly what their true intention is, and they tell you their criminal background or everything about them, 9 to 10 you're not gonna donate to them. So pretty much, like I said before, D Gutter, if they have control of your emotion, they have access to your money. What I mean by control your emotion, people, mean they got you feeling happy, sad, glad. Use talking points. Actually,
and also, Christ, let me get my point across. Can I get my point across?
But you're not letting me get my point across. Go ahead.
I know, I'm in this because I have to go to work tomorrow. You have to go to work in a couple hours. We both to go to work a couple hours. We can't be on this for a long period of time. I'm also gonna say this, people. I'm also say before I lose train of thought, people. Before I lose, now I lost train of thought because you kept on talking. You kept on talking, Quiet Storm. Now, the last time I was talking about if they was prosecuted for any charges, do not take their advice, people. And sometimes they give you the advice. They're gonna give you misleading advice because they want you to experience the same repercussion. Also, now getting back what I'm saying. When you put your hands on a woman, people, they ain't gonna tell you they lost everything. And remember this, people. When you put your hands on one, people, when you apply for work, because right now everything's customer service. And we all know that women, they do get hired more than men, and majority of women in HR departments. Now, once you get that record chart of spouse, assault of a female, assault on a female, you're not gonna get hired. You know you're not gonna get employed. You know that because majority of females run the workplace. Let's keep it 100. Majority of females in HR department. Majority of females are interviewing people. So do not take misleading information because once you put your hands on a woman and you physically assault her, you lose everything. And if that person been prosecuted, been arrested for spousal abuse, and they kept that from you, and they give you advice anyway of it, and they still give you advice, people, they're going to give you misleading advice. When I mean misleading advice, people, they're going to put you in the situation they was in. And they being dishonest with you because they wasn't straightforward with you. I guarantee, if you find that person been locked up for spousal abuse, for assaulting a female, the last thing you'll take advice from him talking about, oh, you need to check your woman. You ain't going to listen to him. You're not. See, why? I'm going to check my woman being in your situation, living, being financially destitute, not getting hired.
Worse than that, D Gutter. Worse than that, depend on somebody for the rest of your life because pretty much you're in destitute. That's what it is. And also now you depend on somebody for the rest of your life. You gotta go through BS because you got a record now. Now what I mean, now I'm gonna say another disclaimer out. I have nothing against people that have records, okay, that actually got prosecuted. And what I mean, I have nothing against those type of people. Okay, I figure this way: we all make mistakes in the past, and
That's
you
right.
learn from your past, and now you can able to move forward. But guess what? If you're not learning from your past and you still doing the same nonsense like you back in the past, and then pretty much give people a false narrative like you never been arrested before, or they ain't you, and lying and deceiving people, that's a whole. Now you open Pandora box, and once you open Pandora. Once you open Pandora's box, you can't close it no more. All right.
And also, people. If say for example, I agree with you 100%, Christ. Say for example, if someone questioned them and say that, okay, we found this about you in your past. If they're not addressing that or talking about it, leave them alone, people. They're being dishonest. That's only if you give your money. And most people say that had nothing to do with such and such. If you giving your money to this individual, it's your business to know their background. And we saying this, people, because we because we care for our views. Because it was a time that views did came to us complain about before we got big. We started small like anybody else, and we able to deal with our views on one-on-one basis. Now we got thousands of views. Now we got thousands of people now. But I'm saying it was a time we was 200 or 300.
Don't forget you got hundreds of likes too.
100 likes, but it was a time that we were small that we got 300 views, right? And people was complaining about other people platform and say how they got misused, how they got misled, how they take their money. Then I say to myself, well, then people only going to abuse you unless you want to be abused. Then I start saying to myself, okay, fine. You know what? It's time for me to pretty much, speak more in depth and give them heads up, right? Then I stay off for a little while because we try to promote our channel. Now now we broke down the fundamental and the psychology of it, and you could play this over and over again. And you're going to say, you know what? That's something what D Gut and Quiet Storm told. But D Gut and Quiet Storm, right? They know that's what they tell me exactly what you're going to do. And you pretty much, you keep your money, you keep your money in your pocket. Because we care for our viewers. We care. But I hope this information we give you, I hope it's knowledgeable. And also share and like. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And I had to end this. I had to go because I had to work in a couple hours, people. And Quiet Storm too. We could talk all day about this, And the reason why we talk about this, people, because we passionate, because we care for our viewers. And you can't find no content like this. Nobody ain't gonna talk this real like this. They ain't gonna keep it 100 with you like this. They not. Because it's a hustle. And be careful, people. Now they know you onto that green screen hustle. Now they got the green screen down, people. Now they try, like Quiet Storm say, now they gonna try they don't try to use the old psych 101. They're gonna take control of your emotion, what make you happy, what make you sad, what make you angry. Once they control your emotion, people, they could get in your pocket. So be careful, people. It's a new hustle out there. As I have to go, people. I'm sorry to end this abruptly. I do have a job. I am a manager at my job, so I have to go to work tomorrow. And I love y'all. God bless.
Okay. Thanks, you got it. All right, people. I'm gonna close this live stream out with the introductory intro. I come in D Gutter because we're called the intro. Let's get to it.
Who keeps it real and address issues that affect the community? The Quiet Storm Show. Who keeps it real and address men and women's needs? The Quiet Storm Show. Who's on the ground from 2 to 3 to 5 in the morning?
All right, people. This is Quiet Storm Curtis here. Matter of fact, leave your commentary with the video because I'll respond to all types of comments, good, bad, positive, negative. And I'd like to give thanks to all my subscribers. What I mean by all my subscribers, all 3,000 subscribers. And we still growing, people. We still growing. 3,000 subscribers and we still growing. Like I said before, like me and D Gutter said before, watch your guys, our subscribers, we basically don't have nothing. So I'd like to give thanks to all my 3,000 subscribers. All of y'all. Hit the like button. Don't forget the like button. Like D Gutter said, like, and share this video. All right, this is Quiet Storm Curtis here. Till next time we meet again, guys. Later.